You're alone in the observatory when it happens. The time is 0217 midnight. That strange hour of the night when the world feels completely asleep. Outside, the desert sky above the Atacama Observatory is impossibly clear. Billions of stars burn silently in the darkness. The Milky Way stretches across the sky like a frozen river of light. Inside the control room, the only sound is the low hum of computers processing radio signals from deep space. Normally, your job is boring. You listen to noise, static from distant pulsars, radiation from dying stars, the faint whispers of galaxies billions of light years away. Nothing intelligent, nothing alive, just the quiet background noise of the universe. But tonight, something appears on your screen. A signal. At first, you think it's interference. You reach for your coffee and prepare to filter it out. Then you notice something strange. The pattern repeats. Perfectly. Again and again. Your fingers freeze over the keyboard. You zoom in on the signal waveform. Your stomach tightens. The numbers begin forming a sequence. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Prime numbers. Not random. Not natural. Someone is counting. And only intelligence counts like that. Your heart begins pounding. You whisper to yourself, "No way." But you already know what this means. After decades of searching, humanity has finally detected alien intelligence. You immediately call the senior astrophysicist on duty, Dr. Elena Kovacs. Within minutes, she storms into the control room, still wearing her lab coat over pajamas. "Show me the signal." You replay it. The room goes silent. Elena slowly sits down. "That's deliberate," she says quietly. Within the next hour, the observatory fills with scientists. Dr. Miguel Santos from Signal Processing. Dr. Liang Chun from SETI Analysis. 3 graduate students. Everyone staring at the same signal, scrolling across the monitors. For the first time in human history, we are not listening to noise. We are listening to someone. And then the signal changes. The prime numbers stop. A second pattern begins forming. More complex. Structured. Mathematical blocks repeating every 37 seconds. Miguel begins decoding it. The room waits in silence. Hours pass. Finally, at 0541 hours in the morning, Miguel leans back slowly. The symbols begin translating. Slowly, painfully, until finally a sentence appears on the screen. 6 words. Do not respond to this signal. No one speaks. The room suddenly feels colder. Dr. Kovacs frowns. That can't be the whole message. But it is. Just that one warning. Then another line appears. A second sentence. The universe is not safe. For decades, scientists have debated a terrifying mystery called the Fermi paradox. The universe contains hundreds of billions of galaxies. Each galaxy contains hundreds of billions of stars. Many of those stars have planets. Statistically, intelligent life should be everywhere. But the sky is silent. No alien signals. No galactic civilizations. Nothing. Just endless quiet. But what's the reason? One explanation is something called the dark forest theory. Imagine the universe as a dark forest at night. Every civilization is a hunter hiding in the trees. No one knows who else is out there. No one knows who is peaceful and who is dangerous. But every civilization understands one brutal truth. If another civilization discovers your location, that civilization might destroy you before you destroy them. Technology grows exponentially. A civilization that seems weak today may become unstoppable in a few thousand years. So the safest strategy for survival becomes simple. Destroy potential threats before they grow. In the dark forest, silence is survival, and broadcasting your location is suicide. By noon, the discovery spreads across the world. News channels explode with headlines. First alien signal detected. Governments hold emergency meetings. The United Nations forms an immediate response committee. And one question dominates every conversation. Should humanity reply? For over a century, Earth has been leaking signals into space. Television broadcasts, military radar, satellite communication. A giant bubble of human noise expanding through the galaxy at the speed of light. If something was listening, It may already know we exist. Dr. Kovacs disagrees. This message might be a warning, she tells the UN Council. If the dark forest theory is real, responding could reveal our exact position. But others disagree. If aliens wanted to destroy us, one delegate says, they would have already done it. The world debates for 3 days. Then the signal stops. No more messages. Just silence. 2 weeks later, something strange happens. Astronomers monitoring deep space telescopes detect an anomaly. A star system nearly 200 light-years away suddenly disappears. Not slowly, instantly. One day it exists. The next day it's gone. No explosion. No supernova. Just empty space. At first, scientists assume equipment failure. Then another star disappears. And another. Each one along a straight path through the galaxy. And the path is heading toward us. 3 months later, a probe near Neptune detects something massive entering the outer solar system. At first, it looks like a gravitational disturbance. But the signal grows stronger. Something enormous is approaching. Not a comet. Not an asteroid. Something far larger. And it is moving with perfect control. This thing is steering. The world finally sees the images. The object is nearly the size of Earth's moon. A dark geometric structure drifting silently through space. Artificial. Cold. Silent. Dr. Kovacs whispers beside you. The warning wasn't for them. You look at her. It was for us. The alien civilization that sent the signal probably made the same mistake humanity did. They revealed their location. And something heard them. Something ancient. Something that moves through the galaxy, erasing civilizations that make noise. 6 months later, the object reaches Mars orbit. Humanity launches everything we have. Nuclear missiles. Experimental lasers. Kinetic strike weapons. Nothing works. The machine doesn't even slow down. It simply continues drifting toward Earth. You stand outside the observatory on the final night. Above you, the stars burn quietly. But one new object glows faintly in the sky, moving slowly, growing larger. The alien machine entering Earth's atmosphere. Dr. Kovacs speaks softly beside you. Maybe the universe stayed silent for a reason. You remember the message. Do not respond. But humanity already did. For 100 years, our signals have been shouting into the cosmic forest. And something finally answered. At 3:18 a.m., the object releases thousands of smaller probes across the planet. Within minutes, satellites go dark. Power grids collapse. Cities lose communication. The sky fills with silent machines descending through the atmosphere. Humanity realizes the terrifying truth too late. The universe was never empty. It was hiding. And tonight, we made too much noise. If you want to experience more terrifying cosmic mysteries like this, hit subscribe. Because out there in the darkness of space, there's still far worse theories waiting to be explored.